Bilosirkowic, Mark Edel, and Chris Soster. Introducing in the blue corner, weighing in at 168.7 pounds, wearing the pink and black trunks with a record of 0 wins and 1 loss from Mexico City, Mexico, Miguel Mendoza Melquedes. And their opponent, standing to my left in the red corner, weighing in at 169.6 pounds, wearing the white and yellow trunks, and with a record of 0 wins, 1 loss, 0 draw, from Edmonton, Alberta, David Luce.
Light heavyweight, expecting some big action here, right, guys?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of these Mexican fighters, they don't look like much, but they really they pack a good punch and they got lots of fight in them.
So welcome, guys. Again, I'm Doug Harder, along with Brandy Baudry and 2-time Canadian champion Kenny Lucusta. We're here to start a pro portion of the fight card. First time in 4 years.
See, right off the bat, you look at how the Mexican fighter is looking. He's very relaxed.
Yeah.
Very relaxed.
He came to win, I think, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did. A lot of the times I've seen these guys fight before, and they have a lot of guts, and they get good chins.
Nice uppercut.
You don't always see them come to Canada from Mexico expecting to really pull out like this, and it looks like he really came to win this fight.
Yeah, he looks really relaxed right now.
He does.
They're durable fighters. They're very durable.
Well, let's face it, guys. A lot of guys from this area are at a disadvantage. They haven't fought in 4 years, so.
Yeah.
Except for the main event, Vanessa Bradford. She's been pretty active.
And in Mexico, I mean, you know, the rules for pro boxing are a little loosey-goosey there. Canelo Alvarez, you know, turned pro there at 14 years old. You can't do that here in Canada.
No,
they've been fighting a long time.
No, you can't.
Oh, there was a missed opportunity.
David Lewis is fighting a pretty good fight right now.
Yeah.
He's mixing up his punches. He can't stand up though, but he's got to keep mixing up the punches, and he's putting nice pressure. The guy he's fighting has the Mexican has a little bit more experience in him.
You know, and Mexican fighters are crowd pleasers because they just stand there and bang. But he looks like he's got some boxing. He boxes from the outside. He moves his feet. He's not necessarily looking for a phone booth fight. He's got some IQ there.
Yeah, he keeps his hands up and he's nice and relaxed. But I'll tell you, I can see already that David Lewis has some punching power. He packs a good punch, and
well, according to the records, they're both evenly matched. They got both 1 draw apiece.
Exactly.
They got 1 fight apiece, and they're 0-1-0. So they're undefeated with 2 draws.
Oh, look at that. Nice left hook with an uppercut there.
It seems that Miguel took that punch quite well. He's coming back.
You know, Kenny, the combination you were wanting to happen in fights previous, the under-over uppercut with followed by hook, he did the opposite, and it works just as well, the hook uppercut.
Exactly. You got to mix them up.
Under.
You got to mix them up. For 2 guys that have only had 1 fight each, so far they both look really, well, really good. They're both using their power, and they're mixing their punches up.
Very competitive fight.
Exactly. And the Mexican fellow is being a lot more relaxed. He's waiting. Remember, this is 4 rounds. And it's not going to be done in 1 round. It'll be 4 rounds. So the Mexican boy looks like he's not even breathing yet.
That's you know, just over 15 minutes of fighting. 15 minutes of being in the ring.
That was a very good first round. Pretty evenly matched fight so far.
I'm impressed with the records don't reflect a lot of experience, but I'm really impressed with their ability to be relaxed, which is reminiscent of a fighter who has a lot of experience, and they're putting their combination together, which is, you know, more in an advanced level of boxing. So it would seem.
Yeah, so far they look like they're much more advanced than just one fight, and so far so good. And some good action there, some good punches thrown by both guys.
Solid shots, solid shots.
I think what our friend from Edmonton, David Lewis, has to watch out for is Mendoza throws nice left hooks. He's got to keep. He can't stand up. He's got to crouch a little bit.
You know, but to be fair, Mendoza's got to be careful for that combination he landed in round one, Dave. That uppercut, that hook uppercut.
Exactly.
I mean, that's a dangerous.
See, there
it is again.
He stands up a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's tough. See, one thing you can see right away about David Lewis, he's tough.
So is Miguel Mendoza.
Yeah,
he's taking some good shots.
Yeah.
Oh, another right hand. Both these guys are. Holy.
Oh, getting a little emotional there, Mendoza. Feeling some confidence, landing some punches himself.
Yeah.
Coming into hostile territory from Mexico here in Edmonton. Yep.
You see, and the thing about boxing, you can't stand up too high because then you start eating straight right hands.
And like you said, Dave's tough, but you know, the chin isn't tough, right?
Yeah.
Is it, Kenny?
Well, Dave's got to start to establish a jab. Get back onto boxing again like he was in the first round. In the first round, he threw some nice combinations.
Nice body shakes, shots
and he can't be taking those shots sitting there.
He just caught Dave. Dave's a little hurt right now.
Dave's got a lot again. Lewis has got lots of fight in him. Beautiful counter right hand.
He's leaking, but he's coming forward.
I'm impressed with Miguel so far in this round.
Yeah.
Mendoza's putting pressure and not wasting too much energy.
Yeah, and when you're on the ropes, that's what happens. Is they stand you up tall, and you square up, and you got no dope. That looked like it buzzed him a little bit.
Looks like Dave's in trouble here. Yeah. He's coming back, though.
He's got to hold him. Holding is a skill too, right, Kenny?
Yeah.
I mean,
David's going to start to throw some punches.
Nice body work by Miguel.
Yeah. He needs to either move. He can't just be sitting taking those shots. Yeah.
He's got to bend down a little bit. He's got to start throwing some back now. He's got to start throwing some back now.
Slipping those punches.
Yeah.
This is an opening fight. They're starting
survival mode here, eh?
Well, they're starting to open up from the first round. It's a different round.
Throwing a Hail Mary.
This is a well-matched fight.
Yeah.
The Mexican seems to have a little bit more energy at this point. But as you see in that last spurt.
Dave is about to go down with that left hook to the body. He's in trouble here.
That hurts.
He's in deep trouble.
And Kenny, you know those body shots. You can recover from a headshot, but the body is really tough.
And this is what a nice game fight this is.
You know, guys, I have to say that when your opponent comes from Mexico, sometimes a fighter can underestimate the out-of-towner, and that's a mistake.
Well, you don't seem to worry about the record too much. I remember I was in Montreal once, and a boy from Mexico was 1 win and 9 losses, and he fought a guy undefeated 10-0, and the 10-0 beat him on a 6-round split decision. So they come from Mexico, and they're tough.
Yeah. Like Doug was saying, there's a lot of inactivity here, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of disadvantage. This is the first fight these guys have fought in 4 years, right? Unfortunately, and you know, we have, you know, you got to commend John Mendoza, the promoter, for even lining this up. He couldn't work with the commission in Edmonton. They had to bring a commission from Wyoming in order to sanction this card.
So far, it's been a good card, so we're thankful.
I want to see how Dave Louis recovers from that last round.
Well, he looks good so far.
But like Kenny said, chin needs to come down. He's standing a little tall.
Yeah.
You know, see? And when he punches,
he just got caught.
Yeah.
He's got to keep his hands.
He's going to the body himself.
Yeah, he's got to keep his hands up though, because the guy, Mendoza comes back with uppercuts and left hooks.
Two dangerous shots. Those are scary.
This is a great opening bout, guys. First time in 4 years the crowd's into this fight.
Well, this fight is a very tough fight either way. Both guys really want to win this one, and it's nice to see that. You see two guys with only one pro
seems
fight.
Like Mendoza just landed a low blow. Got away with it there.
I like how the refs aren't interfering too much.
Now they're letting them fight.
Yeah.
Well, Joe Scobie's an experienced referee. He's been around for quite a few years.
Really nice.
He's refereed all over Canada, all over the world.
And they're punching out of those clinches a little bit, and so the refs just letting them fight their way out.
Well, that's the difference between pro and amateur now. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I get excited. I'm grabbing Kenny.
Well, Dave's in trouble here, guys. He's not recovering. He's taking some good body shots and head shots.
And this is a 4-round fight. We're not even midway here. Yeah, that is the problem, Kenny. He just exposes that.
Yeah. He's got some good power still, though. He still can punch. He's got a puncher's chance still. But it seems like it's fading away on him.
It's not an easy way to
he's not
box,
recovering.
that's for sure.
But I'll tell you one thing, he's got a lot of guts.
Yeah.
Lewis has a lot of guts.
Oh, it just, he got a hold. He's got a hold on.
He's taking a lot of punishment to the body here, and Mendoza's coming up well on top.
That was from a punch, too. That mouth guard just
Mendoza's just out fighting without a mouth guard right now. Oh.
Wow.
I love the heart by Louis.
So far, this has been just a fantastic fight.
What a fight.
See what he's doing now is smart. Just punch back a little bit.
Seems like he's playing the Muhammad Ali, the rope-a-dope a little bit, eh?
He's still taking some big shots.
Mendoza sees he's got him hurt. Mendoza sees he's got him hurt.
But with the mouth guard out, it lets Dave get a little rest there a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't look like he's recovering very well here.
He's got to keep his hands up. He's got to keep his hands up.
Or learn how to hold, right? Yeah. And when you're clinching, walking your opponent back. Yeah. Going to the ropes is probably not the best strategy.
No. I really like what I see in this.
Yes, Mendoza.
In this bout.
Very good.
He's hurt.
Yeah.
No, he's not hurt yet. No.
Well, yeah.
He's not hurt yet.
No.
That was a nice round for both guys. That was a very, very good round for both guys.
Oh, for sure.
The Mexican seems to be coming on.
Look, Kenny. David Louis not looking like he's recovering.
Well, like I was saying, Mendoza's coming on very strong, and Lewis seems to be fading.
Yeah.
We only got one more round, but it's been a very electrifying 3 rounds.
And he invested early into the body, which is smart. Because you know what, my coach used to tell me back in the day, if you get hit in the head, is this right, Kenny? He'd say, you may see 3 of them just hit the middle. It's the body you can't recover, you know.
The Mexican, all Mexican fighters know the body is where you win. You kill the body, the head dies.
Yeah, that's the truth.
But Kenny, what do you think? First bout in 4 years was pretty good.
I think this has been just a fantastic fight.
Great fight.
We can only hope so. We can only hope.
Show off.
We can only hope the rest of them are half as good as this.
Yeah, there's some skill. There's a lot of heart. Big bombs.
The doctor right now is looking at David.
His pupils, yeah. And maybe they're looking for some concussion there.
I don't know the age of Dave, but he looks like he's an older fighter, so they're checking for his safety here.
Yeah, too bad it doesn't say the age of the fighters, hey? No, they're going to let him fight.
They're going to let her go.
They're going to let him fight. Yeah, that's not a good way after you're getting looked at by the doctor to begin.
The young Mexican fighter knows that too, so he knows he puts some good pressure right now.
And, to be honest, Dave's not making it very hard for him either.
Yeah, but he's keeping both hands up, which is good.
wrapped around his opponent, though.
Yeah. But he's got lots of fight. Lewis, you got to give him a lot of credit. He's been dead for 2 rounds, tired.
Yeah.
And the Mexican's been throwing some nice shots at him.
I'm not taking anything away from David Lewis. He's got a lot of heart. It's just that he's taking a lot of punishment every time he gets in. He's falling
that
back.
was a big. That right hand just.
And Mendoza's keeping the pressure on. He's not letting him off the hook. He knows he's got him hurt.
You can't take your foot off the gas, can you?
No, that was a good stop. That was a good stop.
That was a good call too. Yeah.
But you can't take away the guts. He showed a lot of heart.
That's for sure. Well, this guy came to our city from a different country. You know, the flight, the jet lag, when I have flown for other fights across the country, I'm sure, Kenny, you can attest to this, is that, you retain a lot of water and you got a lot against you, where Dave was sleeping at home in his bed in his hometown. Can you say something?
Both of these fighters fought a really tough, good fight tonight. The fans loved it. The young Mexican Mendoza just had too much experience.
Watch the replay here,
a little bit too much experience.
Here comes the stoppage here.
See, he goes to the body. Watch, then he comes upstairs. There it is, uppercut.
And he's not coming back with anything.
Back downstairs.
Yeah, then back upstairs. He's a well-schooled fighter. So that was a good stoppage by the referee. And I was happy to see him stop that fight. And it was a very, very good fight, entertaining.
And you got to give Miguel Mendoza credit, coming from Mexico, fighting in a
hostile
territory in Edmonton here. The crowd's all wind up. But again, I give my hats off to Dave Louis, coming back after 4 years being off and showing a lot of heart, showing a lot of character. But you can't take away anything from Miguel Mendoza. He came here to fight and he came here to win.
That was a good fight. Very good fight.
We may be lucky to have him back. I mean, he had a great experience here.
Yeah, it certainly was.
Yeah. I have to say, I think we can all agree, Doug, Coach, for yourself, Kenny, me too, the refereeing in this fight is just phenomenal. It's either it's too much, they intervene too much with the flow of the fight, or they're unfair, and also the judging. And I just think it's been just unremarkable.
It's been good. It's been very good. That was a very good stoppage. I think the referee is perfect, and I think that the young Mendoza did exactly what he had to do to finish the fight the way he did.
Yeah, I think well said, Kenny. I think that was.
Nothing like starting out the night with a good fight like that. I think that just set the tone for the rest of the six more fights we're about to see.
And I think it sets the tone for the Edmonton fighters, that these guys coming from Mexico are here to fight, right?
Ladies
they're not
and
here
gentlemen,
to lay down, they're here to
referee Joel Scobie stops the bout at 59 seconds of the 4th round. The winner by technical knockout, Miguel Mendoza Melquenes.
And maybe Dave underestimated him a little bit, which is a mistake, and that's a lesson in itself.
I don't know about underestimating him, but one thing that it certainly was a very entertaining fight. And that's what people pay money to see. People put on a show for everybody here that come to see a good fight.